What's up guys, Risco Gamer here, and today we have the third episode of my FIFA 16 Road to Glory career mode with Burnley. And today we have the transfer special and we're going to jump straight into all the business. First thing we're going to do is select a loan offer for Cameron Dummingham. He's going to go on a year loan with Wickham. And the next thing we're going to do is look at the shortlist because all the scout reports are back. And one of the first players we're going to look at are the keepers. Obviously out of those three, Caldalo is the one that looks the most tasty, 68 rated, 24 years old, so he's the one I'd probably go for out of those three. And what we are going to do is remove Jason Steele off our shortlist because he's too old and he's just not good enough. Next thing we're going to do is look at the centre backs, and the obvious standout one is Steve Cook. He's 72 rated and 24 years old, and obviously I want to bring in two centre backs just because we're lacking squad depth and quality there. And the next one I'm going to go for is Jamal Lascelles, mainly because he's 21 years old. But the first thing we are going to do in terms of centre backs is make a transfer offer for Stephen Cook. And what we're going to do is to kind of not waste all our transfer budget is do a player exchange and offer David Jones and 400k for the Bournemouth centre-back and see what Eddie Howe says. And the next thing we're going to do is offer a transfer offer for Jamal Lascelles and a straight £1 million bid. It's his value, and we'll have to see what Alex McLeish shares about that. And now we're going to remove Gary Garner from our shortlist. He's not high enough quality and he's too old. And we're going to look to bring in Lewis Cook from Leeds. And we're going to offer just a straight swap of Dean Marney plus 250 grand for the youngster. Obviously moving out the old guard and bringing in some young talent to the club. The next thing we're going to do is going for a transfer offer for Sam Byram. He's the right mid I want the most. We're going to offer 950 grand, mainly because he's only got 1 year left on his contract, so we can get him on the cheap. And the next thing we do is inquire about Loftus-Cheek, obviously a youngster for the future, and I want to see what Jose Mourinho says about that. And the next transfer offer we're going to go in is another £1 million deal, but this time for Rolando Aarons, another Newcastle youngster, who also looks very, very tasty. And the next and final transfer offer we're going to put in is for Alex Pritchard. And again, it's another £1 million deal with another youngster with only 1 year left on his contract. And we'll see what their managers say about those deals. And as you can see in the background, we've offered Chelsea a 2-year loan deal for Loftus-Cheek with a 650 grand future fee. Let's see if we can get the youngster into the club. Moving on to the more serious transfer emails, we see a lot of good news and a lot of bad news as we look into our inbox. The first thing we see is that they want more money for Alex Pritchard, so we offer a £1.4 million transfer fee. Byram and Aarons, they've both said no, they've both rejected the deal, so we both of them, we up the ante and give Newcastle and Leeds more money. We see that they're interested in Marnie, but they need more money if they're going to pull through with the Lewis Cook deal. So we offer them a bit more money for that. But they have accepted the £1 million deal for Jamal Lascelles. We've offered him a contract. Let's see if we can get him in. And we decide in the end to just remove the play for the Steve Cook deal and just offer a straight up 1.9, I think it is, £1 million deal for them. The next thing we see is a loan offer Daniel Aggie. We accept that 2 years to Hartlepool, get some experience. Rolando Aarons, they want more money, so we offer them more money, simple as. Leeds United want more money for Lewis Cook. We offer it plus Marnie still in the deal. Next thing we see, Steve Cook. They want more money for him, so we offer £2.25 million for him. The final thing we see is that Chelsea are contemplating the loan offer for Loftus-Cheek, and we'll see how that goes in the future. And we get more emails, and as you can see, they want more money for Sam Byram, so we offer £1.5 million for him. And finally, Jamal Lascelles, welcome to the club, son. He accepts the contract. We get him in £1 million. That is what we like to see. Next emails we see are that, I believe that is Loftus-Cheek. He's in the club, 63 rated, 19 years old, player for the future. Welcome to the club, my son. And the next thing we see is that they want more money for Pritchard. We up the ante, £1 £1.85 million for him, and we'll see what they say about that. And then we offer Rolando Alms the contract. Newcastle accepted the deal. That's good news for us. And Bournemouth also accepted the Steve Cook deal, so we offer him a contract as an important first team player. Obviously, he's going to start games for us, being our highest rated centre back. We then see that Leeds accept the Lewis Cook deal, so we offer him a contract. He's on low wages, which is good for us, and we give him a squad rotation player role, hoping he'll accept it. We then see that, what's this? They want more money for Sam Byram. Are you having a giggle with us, son? We're going to offer it them, but it's looking unlikely that we'll get him in. Now we have to see what there's going to happen in other emails, and the first thing we see is that they accept the offer for Alex Pritchard, so we offer him a contract, hoping to get him on the cheap, which looks quite likely, boys. The next thing we see is that we need to offer Lewis Cook a better squad role because he's not happy with what we gave him, so we're gonna offer him that. And the final thing we see is that Steve Cook accepts the contract. He's in, boys. Our highest rated centre back is at the club. Welcome, Steve Cook. The next thing we see is that they accept the Sam Byram deal, which is good, but he's on a lot of wages, so we might not be able to get him in at the present time. Obviously, we want to, but it's going to be difficult. The next thing we see, though, what's this? What's going to happen? Alex Pritchard, he wants a better contract, so we offer it to him. We're trying to get him on the cheap. It isn't working, so we're going to offer him what he wants. But Lewis Cook accepts his transfer offer and his contract, so he's in as a rotation centre defensive mid, obviously younger than the ones we have at the moment. And then we see that Sam Byram also wants the wages he wants, so we need to offer him that contract as well. And we see we have a transfer offer for Daniel Lafferty, which we accept from Leeds. He's not going to play. But Alex Pritchard, he comes into the club. What a signing for us, boys. The young central attacking midfielder, and he is going straight into our team. No messing around in that department. Obviously, now I'm just having a bit of a muddle with the squad, just trying to see what our best tactics are, what our best positions are, where we can still need to improve. But I'm still very happy with the squad. Obviously looking very good, especially at championship level. We may need to improve before we go into the Premier League, but that's for another transfer window. Now, as you can see, moving forward, we don't really have that much transfer business left. We see, after we simulate a couple more days, that we have a accepted offer for Sam Byram, but we're not going to accept it yet. We're going to stall it because I might want to do something else in this episode. We accept a loan offer for Steve Hewitt. He can go on loan. He's not good enough at the moment. Hopefully he can get better in the next year or so. And here's the squad we have at present time. Andre Gray at front, Alex Pritchard at cam, Ronaldo Owens at left mid, Boyd at right mid, Joey Barton and Arfield as holding central midfielders. Very good pairing in my opinion. We then have another great pairing of Michael Keane and Steve Cook at centre-back, with Matthew Loughton at right-back, the ex-Aston Villa player, and Ben Mee at left-back, with our captain, Tom Heaton, in goal. So I'm very happy about that. Obviously, up next, we have the Reading game, which we aren't going to play in this episode, but we are going to have a triple game episode next. And if you want to see that, please like and subscribe to my channel. If you have any comments about anything, please feel free. I'm always open to any suggestions. I've been Musco Gamer. Have an awesome day.